do we have the comms open? Why are we doing this?
You guys had stopped, or Fellhammer had stopped the orc attempt to blow open the walls with the trucks.
Like a boss.
What else has happened?
I think they're trying to ram the walls with the trucks.
No, Fellhammer stopped it.
Yeah, I know that Fellhammer didn't target the truck with a speakerphone and has been primarying vehicles that can be damaged to the wall instead. That's all I remember from Fellhammer's situation, but is there anything else there, Fel, that you can remember?
No, that's pretty much it.
Did you take shots at the flyer?
I took shots at the flyer, and I directed our Hydra flak to also start shooting at the flyer.
They took out one of its wings that's now spiraling out of control.
Okay. And that leaves Hojo and Ice. I know that Hojo is a bit swarmed, but I don't think Ice has actually made any definitive move apart since he's been in the Chimera. Have you?
They made it back inside. Ice directed the driver to save the Chimera at all costs.
I don't think that's what he said.
But that's what the Chimera driver did, so...
That's what the driver heard.
We can't unrun over a penal legion.
That man's having his collar exploded.
Said, do what you need to do.
I
actually thought Ice did really good with this speech.
I like to imagine Ice telling the guy, you know, try and get back inside and everything and do what you need to do, and then standing there, jaw wide open, as the guy proceeds to run over fucking innocent.
Yeah, the screams muffled by the...
I'm just standing there, like, looking all confused, just like...
The suspension kind of swaying a little bit as there's a few thumps in the front of the tank. What are you doing, man?
I feel like they took a bit of lead from you, Saint.
Yeah, I just do what I gotta do.
Please set me on fire, man.
What?
Ready, please?
Why?
Because if you don't, you might die. How many orcs were around Hojo Havel?
It's unknown magnitude.
Yeah.
An unknown magnitude.
We don't know how big it is.
Oh, okay. It can't be too big, right? To be
They're
actually
orcs.
on. I mean,
It can't be a walk, can it?
I mean, like right on us. They're shooting.
No, they're just on.
I know we don't know the number ourselves, but by sort of personal speculation, I'd imagine that we don't have the entire orc sort of mob there. I mean, you'd imagine there should at least be just like the tip of them. We can maybe push them back.
It's the fast ones.
Ah. Okay.
And there were a lot of bikes and buggies out there.
Yeah, they're still streaming in.
Okay. I know I have somewhat of an immediate plan for when I get to do something. Before I rest, I know there's something I must do.
Just repent.
No, man, order,
Yeah.
order, man.
You do have to repent at some point, though.
There will be time to repent when I'm dead. But for now, the Emperor's work must be done.
Yeah, well, in that regard, I think I'll beat you to it.
What, like, the underdog coming in the inside lane to die first? Who'd have thought?
Like, haha, no you don't, stupid! I'll die! Dies.
Are we in a race to die first now?
Is Hojo...
No.
Is Hojo out just outside the gate, just under the gate, or did he manage to get just inside?
They managed to get just inside.
Okay, so Hojo's just inside the gate with
That's
the orcs.
with ice.
Okay.
They ran over some men. Left some outside the gates to die.
Well, I mean, if there's no objections, there's something I'd like to do very quickly.
A little late for wanking.
No, not that. I mean, like, within the actual game itself, not just go away. It's really on Havel, though, because I don't know how close I am at being just outside the Leviathan. Or... It's not going to be. I'm not going to take any attacks or any shots or anything. At least
How close is he to the gate?
unless I'm close enough to take a random shot. But I've got ship ballistic skills, so I won't be able to do shit with it anyway. But there's
Well, it's
something
like
else.
What are you going to shoot?
I've got a plasma gun.
Well, the orcs are outside the gate. You're going to shoot one of the prisoners?
Oh wait,
One
so,
of the penal legion
so
people?
the orcs aren't actually inside yet.
No, the gate's closed. That's why he ran over the people. He gunned it over the people to get inside.
Okay. Well then, yeah, my turn.
Because it was imperative, and it was the Emperor's will.
My turn. I wouldn't be shooting then if there's no orcs actually inside the gate. Then
No.
I would just be saying something.
What a pro to chaos.
So how many are left outside?
Not many. They were at the rear of their little escapade. So, the orcs were just right on their heels and would have caught the Chimera if he had not have done that.
Okay. Am I?
Is Hoja still outside, or did he get in?
He's
I'm just
inside.
really in.
Everyone's inside.
Am I Am I in shouting range of the gate?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Where
you
did
still-
you crawl out to? I don't even remember you crawling out. So.
Well, I was stumbling, so I'm on my feet. But because I remember I lay down for a few rounds on my back on the catwalk, and then used the catwalk to pull myself up inside the Leviathan and stumbled outside, and started making my way. But I wouldn't be moving fast, so I mean I don't reckon I would have made much ground at all to get there. So I picture myself to be just a little bit beside the Leviathan, moving towards the gate.
You still have the garrison comms.
It's yeah. Is the overseer on the comms? The guy that's running the penal legion.
Yeah.
Can I
Well,
just?
you also have your private Fox link too.
I'd be looking to talk to the overseer. Is basically what I'd be trying to do.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Well, in that case, all I wanted to do was literally tell him to form up the penal legion inside the gate as soon as possible. Something
Why
along
would he
something as
listen to
basic along the lines of, Overseer, form up that penal legion inside the wall now. Very basic. Well, they listen to the. I'm assuming that they listen to the overseer. I'm hoping.
But yeah, the overseer quickly responds, "Yes, sir," and "Yes, my lord," and starts corralling the men.
That's all I got to do. I mean, I'd maybe keep stumbling towards the gate, but I'm just trying to take it a little bit easy. I can't move too fast right now. Body's still clogging up all the blood and everything. Blood's still running a little bit fresh from the mouth.
You're gonna be brown by the time we come up here.
I would very much like to shoot at that flyer again.
All right. So the flyer comes screaming in, doing circles in the air, spiraling out of control.
You know, the funny thing is, this is what you're witnessing is 4 weeks worth of planning, and the 4 weeks worth of planning is almost already run out. We haven't gone very far.
Just wing it, man.
You okay with me shooting at it?
Yes, go ahead.
Let's see, I'm going to do a full auto burst.
Where will you do it?
I did look up what the bonus was to it.
It's a 20.
So I got 6 hits.
All right.
Like in game, do our characters know what Saint was up to yet, or have we not figured that out yet?
I
No,
don't know.
He hasn't told us.
no one knows what foul deed Saint has committed.
Oh well, no. I told the Castian. The Castian. the Castian knows that all I said to the Castian over the Vox when I was telling them to send the engineering crew up to the Leviathan was that the what do you call him? Magus? Is that what he's called? Magus attacked me after refusing to cooperate, and the Leviathan is now clear for the engineering crew. But the details, no one knows the details. Even the Castian just knows that the Magus shit happened with the Magus, and the Leviathan is now clear for the engineering crew.
I can already hear the black ships. It's fucking hilarious.
Alright, so these are all pin 5. I got a 21, 24, 22, 21, 23, and 24.
You got 3 rolls of Righteous Fury there. Well, no, you have to confirm them because you're attacking a vehicle.
I should actually clarify. It would have been the Castian and the Commissar that would have known.
Commissar doesn't know anything.
He was on comms because I asked to talk to him on the comms at the same time as talking to the engineering. So it would have been the Castian and the engineering crew knows that it's clear, but and the Commissar, those 3 would know.
If
that
the engineering
Magus is
crew
dead.
knew that you did it, you wouldn't have got out of there alive.
What are you talking about?
They listened to him. He had rule over them.
Oh, he's gone now, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, so to confirm, I need to roll a D100.
Yeah, it's a ballistics chance. Oh, ballistics test, excuse me.
Any bonus to it?
I believe you carry over the same bonuses from the action you committed.
And those are on rolls of 10. That's what I'm getting these for.
10 and 9.
They all worked.
There you go.
So what does that add to them?
You roll extra damage. Let's see. I believe it's a 1d10 each.
So a 21, a 29, a
If
22.
If you roll a 9 or 10 again, roll again. And add to it.
I did not.
Okay.
It's not gonna be the combat knife all over again.
Yeah. 10! 10! 10!
A 24 and then 31.
All right. As the anti-air defenses open up, easily catching the out of control and now slowing craft tumbling through the air, they rip open large sections in the hull, scattering orcs and flaming debris everywhere. Causing the ship to take a nosedive down. It's going to land somewhere outside the wall before the fort.
Excellent.
I'll wait for it to make it over top now.
Isn't raining greenskins one of the signs of the apocalypse?
No, shut up.
Flaming debris.
It's a sign of the Emperor's will.
Hooah!
Don't need no fucking end times here.
Don't you speak too soon, Ocho.
Hey, if I go, I don't have to go again.
Alright, I've done my bit. What is Radagast and Arvek doing?
Am I in sightlines of Saint?
No, you're kind of. I'm not sure where on the Leviathan Saint is right now, but he would be like north of you and just out of sight around the corner of the end of the hole built into the wall.
Okay. So I'm like right in the gate, correct?
Yeah, you're just on the other side of it, basically.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna move back out farther into like the kind of the back area. I don't remember exactly where I am, but like out of the gate and just kind of getting out of the way.
Right. You got some time to do some stuff. There's no combat going on inside the walls or anything, so make up your guys' minds, and then
Well, in that case, if we got a moment of respite, if those Penal Legion are forming up and the engineers, engineering overseer, I can't remember what the engineering were called again. The
Engineers?
engines, yeah. So I'm waiting for them to come to the Leviathan. I'm not going to hang around waiting for them, but I reckon I'll just hold out for one turn. Now we've got a moment just to get that fatigue away.
I guess I bring up Saint on the Vox and try and figure out where he is so I can meet up with him.
What do you say?
Basically, Arvik says, brother, you've been quiet for a while. What is going on?
I'm on my way to the East Gate now. I shouldn't be too long. I've seen a few moments. I'm a little bit worse for wears.
What's happened?
Yeah. The Magus and I, we had a confrontation of sorts. And the Leviathan is now secured. The engine seers are on their way, and we can continue as planned.
What has happened to the Mages?
The Magus is now gone.
That's troubling.
How goes the gate?
Well, other than a Chimera driver doing some questionable actions, it seems we should be fine from our excursion out.
So the gatehouse is secure. Excellent.
Is this conversation squad-wide or just between the two of you?
I'd assume it's on the squad Vox channel. That's what I would call it up on.
Then I will reply back that I've taken out most of the heavier armor, so we should be able to repel part of this attack from the walls.
Castian, how goes the orcs outside the north? Do we have their attention on the east?
Most of the quicker stuff went that direction. Only the heavier vehicles are still over here, and most of them are damaged.
Cousins, we have their attention. We must keep it. Radagast, Arvak. You are by the east gate, so you have the best idea of what's happening over there. Arrange that penal legion how you can. The overseer should have held them. Whether you need them on the walls or the inside. But make sure you keep those orcs hitting the east. We may have to open those gates back off if they start moving up north again.
Radagast didn't hear any of that. He continues throwing around penal legionnaires, trying to get them to stop running away.
Actually, yeah, Havel, what's happening with the Overseer and the Penal Legion? Did he actually manage to gather them a little bit, or is also still chaos over there?
No, they've all lined back up.
Okay, so yeah, ready guys, you can hear me. Unless you're just throwing around the lined up Penal Legion. Just walking up to the line like, fuck you!
Throwing around the lines of penal legionnaires. How could you run away? In the face of the enemy!
Didn't we tell him to get back inside?
I told him to retreat, not to run away. It's not the same thing.
What?
Well, they
Once they were safe, they should have stopped running. Especially when I told them to stop. How could they? And so, continues throwing around penal legionnaires.
Oh. Theros will hopefully leave that to Arvak.
Radagast, if you're gonna be killing penal legionnaires, please do it to some that are deserving, such as the Cameo driver.
I have killed no one! They are but bruises.
Oh.
Said,
You stop? You are ruining our line.
I expected like, well then, proceed.
It's not good for morale to have the Emperor's chosen bashing heads.
What morale? They're but children. They have nothing. Watch as they run from my attempts to toss them some more.
So with the push sort of blunted, what are the orcs doing?
Well, the faster vehicles went around towards the gate, chasing Eric and Radagast back inside, and have continued on, and have gone back to circles around the outside and shooting up at the defenders. Everyone, roll a perception check.
Ouch.
Ooh.
I didn't poke myself in the eye this time, but I didn't do that much better either.
I have a perception of 52, and I rolled a 29.
I passed.
That's
So the person that's on the wall missed. Everyone inside passed.
Oh.
I got, what is that, 2 degrees of success? Yeah.
You must have got your helmet.
You're obviously checking your weapon after firing.
Yes.
Probably true.
This looks like a missile launcher of sorts, I believe.
I will reload the missile launcher. That's why I didn't see.
Well, you can all hear the whining and the rumbling coming from the orc lander that was approaching, and the explosions ripping through it as it comes tumbling down.
And the debris that's coming out of that, it's still outside the wall, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was just for theatrical reasons. I wasn't sure whether or not I'd be seeing any kind of stuff falling from the sky inside, but yeah, if it's outside, I will guess I won't see any of that jazz at all.
You can tell that it is gonna fall. It's not gonna pass over the walls, but you definitely think that it's going to come close.
Are you saying it's going to hit the wall?
The iron maw the orcs seem to like to fix onto their ships, coming loose and opening, probably mirroring the pilot's own face at the moment as the ship turns down towards the walls.
Oh.
Brothers, we're about to have a north gate.
What do you mean?
Shut up.
I mean, this thing is going to ram the wall.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You silly Billy. You're looking at your gun.
Yes, I am, but I hear it.
It seems the battle has just begun. Ugh.
Radagast drops the penal legionnaire in his hands.
Crude attempt to draw the fort.
What's going on?
Check the Deathwatch log.
Fucking looking at Discord, you crazy bastard.
I know. I tried. It's the best I could do with the shapes available to me.
Wait, where are you seeing that?
That's not bad.
In roll 20.
Roll 20.
You can tell where the Leviathan is and all that stuff.
I'm still on the map for Roll20.
Refresh the page.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a flat out like square fort.
Yeah.
No, I said I remember you saying it was oval, if I remember correctly.
Correct. It's oval.
'Cause I haven't got the picture up yet, by the way, so I'm just going by memory.
Picture the corners as rounded.
Ah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm still another. I might have to change the. Oh yeah, you guys are on another page now. I see. I'm with you. Okay. So where's the central? Is that the all the walls? And
yeah.
Taking the central fort's just bang in the middle.
No, you see the Leviathan? I couldn't. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So the central fort is actually the square down here.
Oh, okay.
They're actually smaller than the Leviathans. They're just taller. So that would probably be more accurate if it was like this. And then the other big long oblong square over here is just random ass buildings.
Above that?
Above that is the Prometheum tanks in the ground. That is the machine shop with the engines here.
Oh, so he's okay. That's where the corpse is.
Well, luckily,
The corpse is inside inside here.
Where's Fellhammer on that north wall?
Fellhammer is up by, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, most of our armor, we only sent 3 chimeras to the east. Most of our armor, all of our siege stuff, it's all by the central fort. So we're fine for responding to any breaches. We've got our fallback position secured. We have the Leviathan secured, and we're in a. I don't want to say it, but we're in a not bad spot, apart from me personally.
You're fine. Where are we, by the way?
You're down here by the gate that you just came in.
Alright. Okay. Gotcha.
Now, apart
Saint's
from
probably over here.
yeah, I imagine them up there. I'll be. Yeah, I'm staying still now. I was moving down south, but when we got a moment's respite, I'm just gonna hold and try and get rid of some of that fatigue. I'm looking up for the rules on how to deal with corruption and roles and stuff like that, because I know I've got two corruption.
You don't have to worry about that until you hit 10 corruption,
Okay.
I believe.
So probably later this session.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not actually that bad a guy. You guys have just got a bad perception.
Nah, you just get that for acting unlike a space marine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
What you see is
Okay.
unlike a space marine. I see it's very like a space marine.
Oh. Well, you're
What were
mad
you
then.
asking? Bellheimer? Before we start?
About the what the orcs are doing and stuff.
No. The book you were asking us if we had read Dark Imperium, I think it was.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I've never read Dark Imperium, and I can't find the audiobook or anything for it either. So I probably won't be looking at it or reading it for a long, long time. So I don't feel like you can't throw out spoilers because of my.
Oh, God.
But I have no idea. I just remember you saying that it was reminded you of the character in
No.
Dark Imperium.
No, that didn't happen.
Alright.
But basically, just a little heads up. The reason my character has chosen the actions he has is simply because the Magus had previously refused responses from the commander of the fort, and then refused to cooperate with the defense of the fort, and therefore I deemed him a traitor to the Imperium, and standing in the way of the defense of this fort. And the reason that I made sure to talk to to have the commissar on the comms when I told the engine seers and the Castilian that the Leviathan had been cleared and the resistance from the Magus had been ceased was because I believed that the commissar, if anyone had any doubts about it in the command structure, that the commissar would kind of negate that fact and be like, here, no, can't fucking sit there and disobey commands and everything during a pivotal moment of the fortification's defense. That was my general idea to it. But you say it's on Space Marine, like, I personally saw that as a traitor to the Imperium when you're disobeying orders like that from not just me but the
we can
Castilian.
get into the minutia of how you gained that corruption point if you want. But
Magus higher rank than a commissar?
yes. The Magus is not beholden to anybody in the fort.
Well, the safety of the fort is my utmost priority.
Hey, check it out. Corruption doesn't actually do anything until you hit 100, and then your character is basically fucked. It's
Yeah.
insanity that does shit to you.
But it's corruption's connected to your Primarch's curse that was.
No, that's insanity.
Oh really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well I'm fine then. Fuck it.
I mean, you know what? Never mind. Just, continue.
Yeah.
The rumbling and as the overall noise level increases as the flyer gets closer and closer.
Is that my turn of rest over?
No, don't you have to wait like a full?
You said I had to wait.
Like-
Yeah, I said I had to wait 8 turns, and I waited 7, but then got up and started moving towards the gate before the 8th turn because I thought I had to get there fast.
Full rest is something between 8 minutes and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just remember you saying that I had to wait 8 turns, what I thought it was, and I waited like 7.
Because the way he put it was like every turn was about a minute.
Well, I'm just gonna sit here until that fatigue, that rest is up, basically.
Okay.
I have waited a good few turns before we stopped last time, but
We have a perfect view of the ship coming in.
Can we still hear the orcs outside the gate? Is that something we can hear? Over the
Yeah.
ship?
You could hear the orcs outside the gate as they finished off the few stragglers that were there, but the orcs lacking away into the fort have pulled back and have gone out to what they assume to be a safe distance and have continued their circuit around the outside, eventually leading them back around to the north, connecting with the rest of the horde. And the orcs that had previously been stationed as pickets outside that you originally ran into have now joined the horde, whooping and shouting and driving as fast as they possibly can.
Maybe we should regroup in the north?
maybe you guys want to do something with the Penal Legion?
They should probably stay here in case we open the gate again like crazy lunatics.
Well, we're gonna have to if they keep on going to the north.
What's wrong with them going to the north?
Well, the whole idea of going out in the east was to get them away from the north. We got them away from the north, now you guys are just letting them go back up north.
Yeah, what's the problem with the north? I guess I'm cautious.
As you guys are discussing where you should be heading to, the loudspeakers in the fort come on, and you hear general orders for reinforcements to go to the north wall as the ship comes screaming in to the ground.
Alright.
Skidding
Alright.
and skipping as it falls apart and slamming into the north wall.
Ready, guys. Begin sprinting towards the north wall. Not saying a word to legionnaires.
I start using my jump pack to also get towards the north wall.
Oh,
Where does it hit?
Hopefully there's no breach in there.
It hasn't hit yet.
Right there.
Yeah, that's green, alright.
How does the wall look?
The wall is definitely damaged and is going to need extensive repairs, and it would be a problem, but the bigger problem is that the wreck has kind of crashed up into the wall and formed broken its back, forming a kind of ramp up to the wall.
that motherfucker's right by me.
Okay, so I want to shoot it with a missile launcher.
I mean, it's dead. It's not going anywhere.
But if I can do enough damage to it where it connects close to the wall, then it would theoretically fall.
Maybe.
I
Wouldn't
could
that
just
make
put a melted charge on it or something.
Wouldn't
Oh
that
wait,
make
no, I
a-
don't have one, damn it.
Wouldn't that make a big ass hole in the wall where the ship was?
Well, if it's laying over the top of the wall, then it's not inside of the wall.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
you're
over the top.
looking at the ship, the front end of it where the landing bay would be normally, you can see on the picture in Discord in the Deathwatch log, blows off of it, and orcs come piling out, but few remain, followed by a much larger orc in some kind of armor.
Oh shit.
Arvik's going to attempt to engage the large orc.
All right, so you're making your way up to the wall then as fast as you can.
Yep. But I'm gonna stop like just before I reach them, so I can maybe get a volley off with my flamer.
All right, what are the rest of you doing? Are you moving to engage? Or...
Yeah,
it
moving to engage
depends,
at a distance.
Is my fatigue gone yet?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
I want to shoot a missile at the big orc.
All right.
I'm moving. Where's the nearest entrance up to the wall?
There's one built into the Leviathan along the top of it. You could probably find your way out easily.
Okay, I'm going there then. Basically,
Back
that's where I'm
in,
headed.
and you're going up.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not losing the Leviathan after that. It's the shiniest thing in here.
Let me get Passion through to the Overseer so I can tell him to set up ranks near the north. Not that I didn't fucking tell any of them what to do.
Shall I go ahead and roll for my shot?
Yep.
But just remember, I basically said the Penal Legion, you guys should get them into order. So whatever you guys do, don't fucking forget them.
I hit and got a lot of successes.
Right. How many successes did you get?
What's your
5.
ballistic skill?
My ballistic skill is 60, but then... Or
Is
my
it
ballistic skill is 60, but then I used full auto. So that's plus 20, so it'd be 80.
Oh, so you got 5 degrees
And I
of
rolled a
success.
20.
Yeah, 5 degrees of success then.
What are you attacking it with?
The crack missile launcher.
That has single shot, man.
That's why I only rolled once.
No, I mean like you can't do full auto with the single shot.
Well, single shot, attack, full auto, whatever.
I don't mean to be that guy.
I see. So you're saying I wouldn't have the 20, so I'd have 2 less successes.
Yeah, but you can aim beforehand. That's a plus 10, not a plus 20. But it's
So
something.
I beat it by 50, so that would be 4 degrees of success.
And since you're using that special missile launcher, you get plus 20 to ground targets. And I'm not sure if that counts.
It's not armor.
It's just ground targets.
Oh, is it? I was thinking
Yeah.
it was just armor. So that brings me up to 6 successes. Alright, I'm just going to roll damage.
Just do it, man.
So that's 20 damage, and the pin on the missile launcher was... Trying to find up my notes. Pin of 8. And it is blast.
Last one.
So him and any guy that's standing near him.
Like immediately next. Vaporize that poor boy.
Yeah, depending on where it hit. Let's see, that's the die to hit reversed for location, right?
Oh.
So it hit in 2.
I have no idea.
Which would be what, the head?
Yeah, I believe 2 is the head.
So crack missile to the face.
So as the orc war boss jumps out, following his commands and slapping his soldiers and pointing them and telling them where to go, he turns around to see just in time a crack missile slam into his face, taking him, blowing his head clean off and taking out the upper half of his body and killing the boys around him.
Oh.
Tell me those boys are going to take a morale check.
Quick! Scream, you're the boss now! Quick!
They're green, they might believe you. You're green, they might believe you.
I'll scream out, leave this place. And never return.
Stunned and shocked, orc boys start throwing themselves off the walls,
Which direction?
trying to get away all directions.
Amazing.
Do I get to the top of the vine to see any of this, or am I still making my way up? I'm not really sure in the distance.
You've made it onto the walls at this point, so has Arvek. See the orcs, you can see the smoking ruin left behind by the crack ground. You can see the orcs throwing themselves off the wall in panic. You can also see the orcs starting to crest the top of the wreck and looking to jump down onto the walls.
I'm taking this like from the wall beside just beside the Leviathan towards the north wall. I'm taking that's like over 40 meters.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't remember what the range on this plasma gun is. See if I maybe squeeze off.
Like 40? I'll just pull up everything.
The 40 is more from my psychic stuff. I'm not sure, but 100 meters. What's the? Is it 100 meters in range, or is that out of range?
No, it's 30. 30 for your pistol.
It's not a pistol. It's a
Not a
plasma
pistol?
gun. No, it's I don't have a plasma pistol. I've got a bolt pistol and a what do you call it? Plasma gun.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's 100.
100 meter range. But I still don't know if that's in range. Though.
Oh, just take a pot shot. Havel will tell you.
Say you Havel, is that 100 meters or still a bit out?
What's the max range on your gun?
100 meters.
Living Errata says 120.
I'm using the original rulebook, so I just have 100 meters. But
The errata is more up to date, but
I thought I was looking at the errata.
so is that what did you say, Havel?
Oh no, that's the barrage plasma gun. He has a rage fire, which is a standard. Further up, underneath the.
Okay. Yep, 100.
100. Okay, yeah, so it is the same. Is that within 100?
yeah.
Okay, I'm probably gonna miss anyway. I'm just gonna squeeze off a burst or full auto, whatever's the most I can do with this. I got 74. So that's a miss anyway. I knew I wouldn't get it because I've got really low ballistic. That's why I wasn't really sweating too much over it. So yeah, I squeeze off a few rounds, but they go wide.
Be more thematic about that.
You mean theatric?
Sure.
I was witnessing the orcs spilling over the edge. My eyes lift straight up from them jumping down inwards into the fort. And I see the orcs starting to crest over the top of the wreck. I lift up the plasma gun, look down the sight and squeeze off a few rounds. The coil kicking up, but the angle just been wrong, and the blast just streaming over the top of the wall.
I'll just pretend that you were screaming to the heavens the whole time.
No, I'm not screaming. That was a calculated burst. I just wanted to give some supporting fire. Seeing the shot go wide. There's greenskins on these walls, cousins.
I assume that you're all moving to engage at this point. You've all gone up to the walls.
I'm pretty sure I'm still off of the walls. I wanted to try to get them at range.
Alright.
Yeah,
At this point,
I'm be swapping to my heavy bolter.
the last thing Hojo said was he's sprinting from the east gate towards the north wall.
So yeah, at this point, I'm just watching them kind of hop off and die from the height. Hilariously.
Oh, do they die from the height, or?
The ones that are actually jumping inside the fort, depending on how tall the wall actually is.
Yeah, they're actually falling off and dying. The ones that are the few that threw themselves off the wall.
Excellent. There's that wet, meaty thumping.
So like at this point, Radagast is just confused because Theros hasn't really made it that close. Castian's pretty far away from the ship. Not too far, but far enough away that he's not able to throw him off the wall. You catch me?
Where's Arvak?
He's jump packing his way there. He's probably he's probably on the wall right now.
He is, and that's why you're all gonna roll initiative.
Oh.
That's what I was getting at.
Wait, that's not right.
D10 is.
Yeah, plus your agility, plus other bonuses you may or may not have.
Plus, it's just the bonus of your agility, right? Like
No.
I've got 60 agility, so it'll be 6 plus my roll.
Plus any other bonuses you may have.
I think that's the only bonuses I've got.
Alright.
So I got 13. I'll put your numbers in Discord, John.
I gotta find some shit.
Oh, foul.
Well, I rolled a 1.
You're probably the closest to them too. In fact, no, we're about the same distance, I think, from me to you. But I've got the corner in my advantage.
And I've got a heavy bolter in mine.
Yeah, you do.
+2 and a +1. Okay. That's what I wanted to see.
So where is if Radagast is on the ground looking up at the wall, Felheimer is to the left of the craft. I'm to the right of the craft, just around the corner. Where's Arvak on the wall?
He's in front of you.
Jumping into their mist.
Oh, so he's beside me.
Jumped up onto the wall in front of you, I thought. So he's like
Yeah,
50 yards away from you, like halfway between the orcs and you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to get close enough so I could flame him before I charged in. But, like...
At this point, I'm pretty sure you're the one throwing the orcs off the walls. Ice.
How wide is the wall, by the way? Or, like, thick, I guess. I don't know.
Remember the gun emplacements; those fit up there.
Yeah.
So it's not
Um,
like a big worry falling off them.
no, you're not in any danger. The kind of lumpy bits sticking off the outside of the wall are the gun emplacements.
Oh, they're embedded into the wall.
Yeah.
But the wall's still chunky, right?
Yeah, the wall
Yeah.
is pretty beefy.
Yeah, I figured it must be to survive a crash and
Well, built like an ironclad.
then some.
Roll for every individual boy, I dare you.
Okay.
No, it's a joke. Wait, no! Please don't.
So would you say those dots are about right? For Fellhammer on the left, me on the right, Radagast off the wall down from the crash, and I'm not sure where Orvac is. 50 meters between me and the...
Halfway between you and the ship.
It's really close. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. That's just to give us a bit more of an idea about where we are, to avoid any confusion. Not pretty sure most of us will be heading towards that big green mass anyway, apart from maybe Fellhammer, because he can just fuck shit up from where he is, but that's...
I don't know if I missed this, but did the orc guy in the armor die from the missile?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if they can survive without the top part of their bodies, then no.
That's
He
why
is a
all the...
boss.
That's why a bunch of orcs are jumping off the wall in every direction, because they're freaking out because the big one died. The Fellhammer shouted at them. How did the orcs running up, cresting the wall, react to the big one just being legs? Or
They don't care.
They don't care. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Do I have time to shout in the Vox real quick?
Sure.
Oh, Bobby, that's a free action. Ah, god damn it, Legionnaires.
Yeah, go ahead and take your free actions before this starts.
I'm gonna fucking throw them around some more. How dare they roll low?
Overseer, do you see this? Line up the penal legions accordingly, looking to the north. Armor divisions near the central outpost. Prepare for contact. Clear up any stragglers that make our way past us. Do not leave your posts by the central outpost.
Flamers to the wall.
Don't forget the all-important one.
Dicks out for Peppa Sang.
Close, but the Deathwatch one.
One that was with the Chimeras, the heavy.
What part?
We got a heavy flamer as part of our gear.
That's back with the
That's
Chimera and the Overseer and the Penal Legion.
Yeah, but the Chimera's moving up here, as you told them to. I'll have it soon. Don't worry.
Okay, nice.
I don't know how many turns it'll take to get up here,
Well,
but when it does,
just to be
I'll
clear, I didn't tell any of the Penal Legion to go on the wall or anything. Just basically to keep formation like they had lined up already, but moving towards the north wall to engage anything that makes their way past us. But yeah, you're down there anyway, so they will come near you.
I'm pretty sure I told them to line up here, or at least I told the overseers to tell them to line up here.
You didn't say shit. You said you just ran after throwing around Penal Legion. You ran towards the north wall. It was just before Arvak said he jumped towards where I was. So we've got 3 Chimeras moving up north, with the whatever's left of the Penal Legion. And we shouldn't have lost too many outside. Before the outside thing, we had...
No, and the Castilian has already ordered reinforcements to the north wall.
And the 2 Ragnarok, 2 Colossus Siege Engines, and the 2 Hellhounds, and 2 of the Chimeras that weren't with the Penal Legion at the East Gate. They're all still by the main fortification. I basically just told them to prepare for contact and to engage any stragglers that make their way past us. That way our central fortification is still heavily defended and can react to any other orc shenanigans. And then we've still got the 3 Chimeras moving up with the heavy flamer towards the north wall and the Penal Legion. So we've got a nice little engagement force here. It's not where we wanted to engage them, but at least we've got them held to a single point just now. But things will probably go tits up in 2 seconds. Unless Felhammer keeps on getting those kills. So far, Fel's pretty much soloed this mission.
as you're communicating, a group of orcs with heavy weapons start jumping off of the top of the wreck and onto the walls. As what appears to be storm boys jump over and into the courtyard below.
So that'll be between Radagast and the wall.
Yeah.
Well, Ice gets first roll.
So what? There's storm boys in the courtyard, and then there's heavy weapons guys, like up by me.
Yep, up on guarding the wreck and trying to secure the wall.
How far would I be from the group of heavy weapons guys?
You're about 50 meters, let's call it.